is that some, let's be clear, some GRA staff who undertake some of these audits have seen the gap in this process. And for that matter, when they come and audit you, some of them will go into some unethical negotiation with you. For example, if they audit you and they say, oh, because of non-reporting or non-disclosure of this, your tax liability is 50 million after the interest and the penalty. Then some of them, you can ask some of the companies, you can ask around. I'm not saying I can show you some of the comments that I've received. That, okay, let's negotiate. Give us this. If you give us this, we'll be able to reduce it to this. This is what some of them told me off record. They may be wrong, but you also, as media practitioners, can also go around and ask the Institute of Taxation, ask some of the companies about their experiences. What I'm saying is that this is a bipartisan advocacy that some of us have started that requires serious reform from the Ministry of Finance and the GRA. Thank you very much.
We are here for almost about 15 years as a casual workers. We have a problem with our salary. And we work for almost about 5 months a day, no salary. And due to that, that's why we went for strike. And we even went to our management during the Ramadan fasting. We went to them and explained our problem to them that this Ramadan is not a lot of money. So we need them to pay us our salary so that we'll be able to do the fasting. When we went to our medical soup, he promised us that he will pay before the Ramadan. So we waited until we have started the Ramadan without receiving our salary. We thought maybe when we are going to celebrate our Eid al-Fitr, maybe they will pay us for us to use it for our Eid al-Fitr. So it's left for about over one week to the Eid al-Fitr. So we went to him when we asked him about our salary. He also gave us another chance. That we give him another chance for almost 1 week to see whether he can gather money to pay us or not. Then that is why we also told him that if that be the case, if he didn't get money to pay us, we are not going to work until we get our money. And we also have information that they have paid the pharmacy people, pharmacy casual workers. We are here
at a critical moment in our national and regional security architecture. Across the world and within our sub-region, the character of conflicts is evolving rapidly. Traditional security threats are increasing, intersecting with emerging and unconventional challenges. Hybrid warfare, violent extremism, cyber vulnerabilities, disinformation, organized transnational crime, and mounting social-political pressures continue to test the resilience of states and the adaptability of their armed forces. Distinguished participants, it is against this backdrop that the Ghana Armed Forces must remain proactive, professional, disciplined, and also forward-looking to these emerging and complex threats. Our ability to anticipate, adapt,
na wani sugusu awohwe ene enyumre ene 24th of March 2026 ena yatena se ene enyumre ya yede adwenkyere dwumadie yede ebre ofisamre kopense nondu ebebo ya ebesori nkonwa so no nyame eya adoma ebenyu abejafo yamba bekansa ene enyumre na yejidwuma no amano ayefe Jamia Adwa Hussein Ibrahim a spokesperson for the Ashanti Regional Minister, Wano Ebepim Ewofidiem ha, Sanso and a Dr. Simon Boatie, Deputy Secretary at Chuman Wabeja North NPP, Wanosu Ebepim Ewofidiem ha, na yedi enkomo. Na Obekaya Mampene, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, assumed the office of the presidency as a commander-in-chief of the Ghana Armed Forces. I thereby call this scene and say, or did you maybe by a friend said a big push, you know, and a day a lot of infrastructural development. Ebeba yemen Ghana muha. Na enia yekasei about road construction once and some na ka big push no hono. And some ahodo bebre na ababe piem. Na dwumakobi ekoye hwehwemu efa the road ministry. Jumedi omo yene contract ahodo a omo award ede emma companies and contractors a womo eye jumene mu no ena omo flag about 88 of such contracts say a sole sourcing. Yeka sole sourcing na che say yanhye da miem amma ejumako ne contractors ahodo entimi amfom krata amma ambe convince mpanyifo say mu de ejuma ne mamia ekasen mebose na maye no na sei ekwa wish nam de befa period that so was echenie ne ka so source na che se aban na hwehwe mu anu hu se wo asomasi ya the contract no ehye ne nsema obetimi aye sanse me beto dwai minority yeah what parliament actually aye the minister of roads ase amotwe se aban emmomodin na contract ahodo a omode amma under the big push biano one for a more details emra say asumesi ena yede emma no asumesi ne affiliation ne sen tika ode contract no ene sen 1 kilometer bia sen ena woje ewo so na eno eyensema the minority what parliament ede ababe tudwa ene it form basis of our discussions and enyumre yebeka Mampene His Excellency John Dramani Mahama edwaso no o kyerese ade a eyeso sourcing enya ade a omo ebesoso so eba ne sen ena abasa the road minister nankasa babontia be kasa about 44% of a contractor ewo eye big push na se no ena aye so sourcing same gemfi enso no eye penipa or that gold border no enso ababontin ede ababetudwa said there are some contractors here and here say yedema so and I say solely yedema contractors na be ya se be ya betimi expedite action ema adwuma no etimi akoso. Does it mean that the government enhunu se nsem bia wo kan no se bio oba ya behwehwemu se bia bi wo honomu a ewo se yede emma eye ankrankra dwuma de bi emfa bidin bi emma ho ana ene nyame ya aduma bia fortress a beja daji da ye disa enkomo no enso afa eyensem aba beto ye wonko modern ahwe eye fabag yeka Food and Beverages Association of Ghana omo etwa de friend fabag omo at the ultimatum akoma the Ministry of Agriculture eye Yenra Eric Opoku say either say obetimi ama tomatoes ebu Ghana ha in the next 90 days anase onfanin kunya anase onfana kunya enfa ento form we a ultimatum yeah omo ade ama the agric minister. Then we are looking at the situation where in some na ejumakoi meka Foods and Beverages Association of Ghana fabak wamo eke sebio do they have any point in making that suggestion? So within 90 days, I will say the Honorable Minister for Agric, Honorable Eric Opoku, Emomoding, na Oma tomatoes, Emu away my manina efa, and a Burkina Faso, one more banner, or more a day ato tomatoes, so say, Oma tomato, bako cra, bowl of tomato cra, intimi, and free. Enfa enfree Burkina Faso enkobe bia ne basa obekaya nanom omo wo adwum no ekirese basa ebema tomatoes ho akwatwe ewo ye mamu hanoma about 90% of the tomatoes ye di wo Ghana ha de ye kra efree amanfo amanso ena edeba e be rely solely mostly ewo eye canned tomatoes and also womso omuni gidi because ebi wo honoma chemicals bi any color any dey afre any dey nti ye betimi ebusa se fabag womo ewo akwenya anase do they have a point womo enyi wonyina so so mo catch the ministry and I said the Minister of Agriculture, Honorable Eric Opoku, say Oma tomatoes emu within 90 days. You change and say kasi tomatoes in ne within 60 to 90 days or see tomatoes and unti and omo air catch the Honorable Minister of Agric say Woma tomatoes and also. Say be betimi aketil the fallout and as we can say the shortage and e Burkina Faso for ese omoma kwan e ma tomato enfrom ho emma no e betimi etwa eno and as e betwa so and also be from a basis and as a part of our discussions this evening and no eka ho but the other news making rounds e benya daje na afei yaka ho ensem e wo ha ubeka encheye ena e betodwa say in a Bank of Ghana building dada na musifu from move komono gold board and akwakofa na gold board ede ho SCC say you renovate ni ato nema gumu no ede ma contract na contract no de kopie ne say eye owura ye friend no say ono eye deputy chief of staff wono nini nua company and asa contract no ekokopie omsem na yehwisika akwako piem wo sa contract no minority asa babonten abechirim se womo ensan emrebio na omo emfa sami jemfi emra parliament onfa the finance minister emra parliament na omo mra meyi ensem bia no efa kwan a omo efa so a enei womo ede sa contract no ekopie aye deputy chief of staff aye onini nua company ano anase enim ya omde sa contractor no enso anase omde sa contract no ede emma womo na sansem no aba betodwa bebre omo kire se omo hwa mu enna ho san aye conflict of interest ne nkro ne ba enti yantwe mpanyfo mienu emra parliament na afei omo emra embeyi ensem ahodo ano and also ka parts and I say is news making rounds mede ebi atudwa ede amamu. The other news making rounds ebekwa kokofa some videos ne tiensem kakra na eba mede mani be chim ewo DVLA na yakodi enkomo enso ewo ho but yakwa kofa other news ewo ho nma yade ho ensem so bro mede ede kwabena OWUSU DANKWAH malameya na shejumedi ya yade ebra the perfect time yade a text line no ebetudwa sebe ya moso mehu text message baby amode text messages ebefa na yedi enkom no yenko straight away na yemfa yeni enchim ewo Parliament House eho ena the minority leader ono eye Honorable Alexander Afenyo Markins Esquire osahene said mo friend nay what the neni ekosi the majority leader so Ra Mahama Yarga say one more delay sentia omo emfa abrantia or that gold board nano emfamba na ensembi honma omra emehi ano yenkoti the minority leader sama or the etudra.
But Mr. Speaker, I will yield to him, but I will come back. You won't run away from this gold board motion. You can't. Mass dismissal motion is still waiting. You say you have won a promise you that we will match you with substance. We promise you. We will match you with substance, and you are afraid of substance. If this will debate, what are you afraid of? Why are you afraid of this motion? You will say procedural.
Minority leader,
I'm yielding to him. I'm yielding to him. But what procedure was he talking about?
Mr. Speaker, a man who says he doesn't fear, but he's clearly afraid of the issues that I'm going to raise. You are clearly afraid of the issues I'll be raising. Mr. Speaker, let's get back to the standing orders. You speak of a motion and then a memorandum. Can you show me specifically which order makes a memorandum a part of the motion? Mr. Speaker, what is before us is a motion in these terms, that this Honorable House, pursuant to Article 103 of 1992 Constitution and Orders 204, 212, 213, 262, and 263 of the Standing Orders of Parliament, establish an ad hoc committee.
But Mr. Speaker, I will yield to him, but I will come back.
Minority Leader Honorable Osahini Esquire Alexander Afenyo Markins ena otise ode ensem ahodo ede atudwa yenko the energy minister ora jinapo ono so ede ensem atudwa sei aban enjumafo enjumaku ahodo no ye the prepaid meters ahodo ede bokoko kiremu yenti ensem a ode atudwa efa ho.
Thank you very much. Just for the sake of clarity, Cabinet has approved that policy. Cabinet approved that all state institutions and agencies be put on prepayment meters. Following that, with the exception, ECG has embarked on a massive program to put these state institutions on prepayment meters. Those who have outstanding bills have reached out to ECG and have agreed on a payment schedule. So without taking too much time, that's the status of these prepayment meters as far as state institutions are concerned. Thank you.
Honorable Minister.
The Minister of Energy and Otisa Ode and some Etujafka and government institutions are prepaid meters at the Ebremono and some. And no sem na fei me yanko mampeno be kaya na no akọ yu ande kotudwa se eba bonekase a ya yetie nipa da se ne wasase su a na se bi yanko asomo a ebifo komu no na eka ho abi ene de yetie ne se Ghana egusu a wo pre se ene yenumunyam kakra ne ewo enam slave trade no ebebe yi free ho no at least ibenya ho emfaso bi na yede efrim yentie nsema eno ewo ho na yemrasesia.
The international community. In recent years, the international community has given greater attention to questions of historical accountability and the rights of people of African descent across Africa and throughout the diaspora. Efforts are underway to document and preserve the historical evidence of slavery and the transatlantic slave trade. Governments, scholars, civil society organizations are working to recover archival records, lived testimonies, and material artifacts that bear witness of this history. Initiatives such as Barbados Reclaiming Our Atlantic Destiny Road Program illustrate how societies are seeking to safeguard these records and ensure that voices long silenced by history are documented and remembered. It is within this broader context that today's high-level special event has been convened. The gathering offers the international community an opportunity to reflect
the Foreign Affairs Minister Honorable Samuel Oku-Jeto Ablakwa and artist of the ensem ahodo to ejam pick about one or two bipe na member for akwaba na yenhye yenkomo twetwe no ase and a minority for na sa kom ho bio de omo echene se so ra ato forcing yamfa na ma na gold board aye build am ko wuramu no ho renovation no womo ama machirim ne musebusa na sema Parliament ahwa sabio omo ye kaye na south say the disruptions ahodo about the activities of Parliament until some minority no at the tujora honorable another pray and then semi tuja.
The good people of this country are watching you. After giving you these huge numbers, simple motion, you don't want to debate it, and you are running away. Mr. Bajo, are you proud about this? You shouldn't be proud about this. You are a man with respect because of your respect for authority, your respect for procedure. What is it about this motion that the majority is afraid of? I'm interested in that. What is it about the gold board motion that you are so much afraid? You dread it. This motion shouldn't be taken because you are going to be exposed. Because yes, that's what it is. You are the chair of the Committee of Economy. You should be happy. You should be happy that this motion should be taken. And so the monies involved are huge. The losses are huge. So we are simply saying, no, you have your numbers, mobilize your numbers and come and vote on it after the debate. Mr. Majority Leader, your legacies, in future we are going to refer to this, that you were the majority leader when you fought hard, that motions that concern losses about our country should not be debated. And you're not going to be proud about that. Majority Leader, do something before you die. Do something. No, I'm not wishing him death, but he must show some leadership. You know, we on this side of the house, we are so much disappointed in his leadership. On this matter, we are so disappointed. He gave his word that the motion will be taken today. And then while flimsy excuses are being given.
Honorable Ano Dompre ena odi etu dwane se adenti ena enei yentimi emfa ayepeni pa ono hwe sikasam no so no emra na sabiu womra emeka nsam efa gold board ho losses ahodo a akoso no eho ensem en mama dwafa kwaba na fei yemfa nkomatwetwe no enhyeso Hussein Ibrahim a spokesperson at the Ashanti Regional Minister or your NDC ni mapa. Hussein, Majo. Let us say.
Tachamada bojom na moja redia fu. Tachamada bojom na moja redia fu sani di nyanko pandom ahwandin wo pa.
Eden yame ase.
Ihu na check.
Ache pa. I'm last year on.
Yeah, that was last year. Last year. The Adwenkyere democracy.
Yeah, that's it. Doctor Simon Boateng, on your friend who Simon, to the Mamu Simon Emano.
Minia, Niaki, Boko, except say, Nevankui. Oh, that's the only. There's OWUSU. Oh, now, Afro barometer, we know. I'm saying Ghana for see Omokwa Huchum. And me the figures, no. It's just here, me the betuja. We Afro barometer, and yet you be a question, baby, our cookie beer. The reality, as a Ghana for us, I say, Philly. Yawn. Indeed, the new social media, Newman, we did the reality on the ground. And I Ghana for where the Afro almost the Omai, you know, authentic. Indeed, I soon near you with the new social media picture chat. We are good in a hand, WB. Or how uncle for film as some near king.
All right, but that's it. Right, my men call DVLA. Let me just give my views about things that are going on at the DVLA. Then Memra na Yeni and Komo. The year 2026 emu ena yewo na 2026 eba na DV plate no so afi bi eba esesa eko afi na ewo mu no 2026 no o se yenya DV plate ya wo mo ton cars no ebe use na mutime de move mo cars to wherever they ebia no the car ko chirobi anaso the car ko baabi ena individuals no so omo eton cars no so obi akofa ne car ba na opese odi DV ni bi boss won na odi akọ ene ya make say DV plates a short to make sentimentem ha a short to Ashanti region na nhwem kakra ye ne che say DV plates are a ba Ashanti region just 200 pay and a ba Ashanti region 200 of DV plates and a ba Ashanti region. That means unkuta na say cars so a ba Ashanti region I know say a bru 200 no. But the issue is that the driver and vehicle license authority for no ultimatum so ukuta car mono na DV 25 no ne bo ho a yencho but the one who so abay 200 ti ye koya na say ye buy. But the issue is that if you came kakra me here and say on person must send the face of a DV plate no on say a chip embedded DV plate na contract no ye dey am just one person nipa ba ko pe na ye dey amano and only the capacity to produce enough of such a plate no enti akoye how e dey to amanfo so enti na so kuta car mo na wo a on register ye wo so untimi emfa DV 25 mo ho ye be chew enti how will you move the car out and in na de tien no se DV enso mo ho a police force hu a wo hu na mane enti the question am ebusa na nwumre ni say the authorities now omohwe DVLA so no what are they doing about this situation say in such situation be ba ni nim se nipa na de ama na betima produce just a few of the DV plates. Why then do we restrict say enei obi use DV25 no yenche no, knowing very well that cars ahodo a abegu ya mem ha no is more than the plater ya produce ede ama garages no se omo enfa ento cars eba ne say no dodo na ai omo se bi o private person na bi o pe bi na de about de ho a just utua a whooping 1,500 Ghana cedis and san wanya bi ede aboka ho na ayoman no ye chechese ho be hare ye anasa ye chechire oman no se yen ya yetim no ye ho be kire yen. So the authorities are in charge of a DVLA pay for me kan cry for no omo enema directors no, they should set up. Now the issue must be addressed once and for all, because nipa na okuta ne kan wama ne ho ache no wono a wonya bi wono so de dada boss eba ho a ye be che no wanfa bi am ho a you be harassed by the police station enti all koye anas on by minim say bia you are doing this to curtail certain corruption in this, but make sure that there is an availability of the plates ewo ho and sana obetua na mombia wetu. This is just a word of advice. Yan hwene streamline ade tinesem woka na se bia eyemono makoyi ewo port ena medi apia bonten a DVA plate 2026 dey menya bi 2025 dey yemfa mo ho manfa mo ho a police chime enei menya ntie se womo a impo womo agdi bi akọ eye DVLA offices no ukọ na se ukuta 26 ni bi kra na se bia wo ye agent nam honom a police chill because yes mo bia mfa bi ma honom enti omomra mekire mu ye there will know which steps to take na afi yenko na mafo so traffic ediegum enti are we solving a problem or we are compounding the situation to what be traffic no do na na ya na de code DV honom no eya na traffic ediegum. So if we give people the opportunity and we traffic gum say ade na available e wo ho and obie enye bi ede abone de ho a I'm not sure any rational human being kwako person kwako fake ede abo ti DVLA for mon sorry say contract no and no cre somebody ama one person and adwuma ne bro ne so a look elsewhere na yemma ye nyina ye ho enhare I went to the wise they say it's enough me de manu esi afei mayan kona afei yen hye nkom twetwe na se na yenni enkomo no eye me ahase emfa free big push ho ensensem said the me de tudwa before and after the start of the program be more modern e de tudwa say enei minority ekire say contractor hodwa ye de ama contractors ya womo edi big push no hujuma no so mampani aba say basically local contractors ne de embomo but minority say mun na ho as a source no adoso na adoso sade a ene omo fa details of the contract information you Hussein mama say emfa free ho na ye hwe this issue
Idi kameda wasi KOD na machia ahwefo a magibra mo hwe Kessben anwumbre so mechia mo production team nyina na machia Dr. Simon menini share ya chakakra yes exactly we dey yatse yiroti kokoso asasi su dey nana nyankwada in fact me free regional minister akache na eba Dr. Frank Amwakohene Dr. Frank Amwakohene edinchia kese edema asanteman titru Ghana nyina na ohwe dwumadi sonko ode ato na koma so se opeso ye no de bo asante na asante amamre ne amane ni mapa nyankopon die ndua ye mamu ye mu bi mu na ye be showcase na mansan wiase nyina hu sampa asanteman ye wade a oyi. In fact was started Ashanti Fest afasha odi aba asanteman mu hanim say ya asanteman mabunu ya maame ne ya papa nom obia chefa eden ewu mu but enne de me free baby me free ba no me free Asqua interchange na se na eba o hwe Asqua interchange na se a artwork kama baby koso drivers for twem ho no ma slow down utwem kra be ko no bia park car no take pictures wo honom because FM maame free bia ndo mo dress kama begina yiroti kokoso picture ho no mu twa na wo hwe yiroti kokoso student a owo SHS wa draw yiroti kokoso me say ohu ye na ohu bia hwe okra wa obebu mu ase akese na nyankwada na we ni niema ye se na be ya beautify asantiment mu na yama ye culture na adimu di ntina make ye culture ukohwe enema nkra na sketch na drawing artwork wo nyina na wo meaning ye wo adinkra ye wo sankofa ye in fact sikadwa kofi me kra na me nyame anim kra ni nipa bebre na akwa no mu hu de we sikadwa kofi sitie enkra na ye we nyina e de ama asanteman omo free secondary school we so omo ye no so yera atofo se ne kan budget no na enimu we ye ni so odi hu Dr. Frank Amako ne de aba a businessman ankra omo asantiment mu ha ene so asene minim se eden ya nyame adom ochina Dr. Simon be fa ase na wakahwe dwumadi a in fact so o teacher ni it was a teacher ni na so hu se enkra students ye niema bi showcase nim se a fe edema o be fa ase na wakakọboa me fa we so no na me da ye maame unity ase in fact oba be support ye bra penyini Adam strong man ono so be support owo ahene a ono so wo ahene moto so be support ye nyina ye nkambom ne mboa ma santiman sipinsiта ba we say nimre bi atwa mu nkran yekoye aban bi demand ba contract $25 million so onko painti baby in fact ko paint ne kra na any meaning just ya draw car na to ho and ya flowers any meaning in fact unhu say penyini bia da so into obi abedu nkran do hu an say ya painting ye the flowers na to ho into we che say yewra Dr. Frank Amako hene oye hihye pa eni adwuma de aboa asanteman puntuo ne nkoso na madaye nananom omo asantement mu adaye launch a shanty fest omu nyina beta akiri na mapa menuanom a omo sebimpreduasa omo kasetia project we say yesrem asanteman ye ba ko pe unity ye rote kokoso unity ene edinim se wachire ye nyina enti na wama baby anwunagafo wama anwunafo baby oyato anwunaga junction wama baby e from Mosi Zongo ye rote kokoso ye bo abaso so Mosi 40 ukọ Fanti Newtown Fanti Fonso te nti ye rote kokoso ye dawasi ye ye be sumu yenim se asantiment mu ha nim se odwina asantiment punto ne nkoso ho ade e be ye be boa asantiment so de ye be gusu aye aboa mu nyina mampon hema so besne ko hwe de we a ade ne setie ono support wo mo ono so ye bona baso in fact akuku da mo asantiment mu ha MPP fo ne bi mu a se bi mpreduasa mo do mu hu ni se ye kai hu boma ye betuma aboa ma asantiment CPSita na ebi so raise concern say dry was say ye sketches be because you rakofo ene interchange no na as drawings na wo ni nyina no omuhu ye rakofo do enokre ye rakofo na start ye somewhere June 2008 no kate sword but fofian twata ene to aba de ma NDC ene ofiri mu NDC e ba na be to so ye somewhere 2013 enti we ne ye boy ye rakofo abaso de bia metena kase video so kase ye rakofo de enke ye nya ye rakofo e wa sentiment mu amana mbo no ho mode amaye na won enke be kase ye rakofo ado amamu wo ya de ba akufo hye ye pane niam obeye ai this so beto aso wieye no eni ato aso a ye sa ne ma we nyina na CPSita but me ka kire MPP for no so mon come to mu yem very soon ombe hu sketch ye nya wieye ya starting no mo kasa ba ombe hu omo da so nyina including even ye akufo ado so ombe hu no e wo so
but no school for no mabe ya to ho no I have an issue because they say artwork na creativity no courses be no mode ba na ya manayira.
Yes, exactly. I'll come there.
You know one thing? The education service should look at it again.
Yes.
Because artwork nankasano. When we are creativity in a secondary school, near Obama Basu.
Yes.
And we do baby no.
But so first, reforms now MPP for the buy and the coffee winning about.
Anyway, but you are there. So
first, yes. Me know we are 100%. We are reforms some of the buy. But me so the Mesre era John Dramani Mahama, any education minister. Omusha near omu ye be boa eye e mabunu ni nyina no munye nembo ambabunu. Because we SHS nkra and omo boss adwuma disun kono. Then to a big push.
Yeah.
Who see MPP ni? Now say MPP ni who Johnny out the big push.
Sir,
I swear.
Are they then?
Unyaka big push MPP for Johnny.
Sir.
Oh, because MPP for my year, year of rose. Okay. Emprem bakum miensa. Omba Parliament House be almost I feel where they are quite afe. I feel where they are quite afe. But you know you say ya kwanya fe no. And the MPP for regional minister, I don't know what sentiment we friend you Simon Semensa. Ekojine nananom enim ka kire mo say nana akwan ni de ama contract pa o banana sika bie no de be ya akwan no enti me regional minister MPP me ti ho a me MPP ni se me nam kura me nam santas run about na me kokura na ma simitira se ya na ma ferry because sika ni ho a ye de be ye contract ni nyina e de aboa enti we che se MPP for omo ye so be ye akwan e de ama eye Ghana but do mitimi nka se MPP ba omo anya akwan aban bia ba o ye akwan but we hwe Ghana road accident enema a yekoso bibribe no edoso enti eye agent de ma aban bia say yen MPP na tuso NDC na tuso wo de to na koma mu say wo so ye kwantimpon akese a ebeboa yen aside that no ekwan a ewo ye tip bebi a yete communities na yin nyina no e wo say aban ne hwe no say na mani nyina maye enti that means say it yade a ye na agent edema aban no Ira Mahama kojina simpiesu ka kire say on the contractors wo de be mo no on fa ma hwibaro contractor because enkane no ni enfa ma hwibaro contractor o ye de ma contractor no twi bon grace contractor no bon grace eno asesan ayi nkonko aguso ena no de ko ye ma road contracts bebrea ye hu bibia bibi papa bia efri mu ba ye de bia me kasa na maka nwene so ye wura chama hutumi oje contract ho no makwan ya o ka so be ye ende kwan na nwene sen eda ho no because ye wura chama hutumi onye bi da ma ye hu ye ti say wura Kofi Job boni din a obi anim say Kofi Job de obo no homodin ye in fact MPP tam obo MPP ye ye bona baso so obojo shop obi anim say omo ne Ghana fo a omo ye akwan ni ye ni wura mama say eh me de me big push am pese me ye e wo say me de mamo na mo ye but you see so source na say ma no number 1 NDC we are not against soul sourcing. But by okay, let's go. See, let's go. That's our normal let's go. Fufu ni ready. Fufu ni ready. NDC, we are not against soul sourcing, but we are against abusing of soul sourcing. Right. So who abuses soul sourcing? Now we are against it. Okay. Yan Shadi, Ghana had him saying, say yes, so be my soul source now because meaning me kind a year. Public Financial Management Act and make section 40 no. In fact, enya bonne legally binded. Say betimi their sole sourcing. But on my conditions, betimi their money agency. Say ya dear was say ye yen in temper na ye betimi their sole sourcing. Near their man no ye. Yen sha dear. Contractors ye di ma omu nyina no. Contractors ni bebre na wo hono ma. MPP for kwa na di ma omu dadawo ene beto ye. Na MPP for ne say young publishing contractors na dey contract na ma mu ni nyina say what be and they are publishing mahu ana hu ye me send bi dia ma ebi nie me kura dem me tia sentiment mu ade na sentiment ahia me nti me kasa say dia eya me ta pese me ye den me kasa de ma sentiment hwe a sentiment mu hanim say ye wo Kofi Job wo hanim say cause our contract we it was October 2025 yen hwe ade sa rehabilitation of Tepa October 2025 NDC time near the man good yen nyina nim say Kofi Job so de adwuma wa ya MPP for enye easy yen hwa de yen hwa Rango construction we October 2022 e no mo de man no satem na NDC na te so that 2025 na boy say NDC na was yes me make say 2022 na NDC na was na NDC na was o hwa ono so ye design and construction of Swami interchange local roads component phase 2 okay. Enti contractors e de mo mu nyina yi eye mo time contractor mo de ma o mo utie ene e baaye ene se mo na mo nsan nyehwe so am interchange sei ene ofanko tunsawom ena some other road projects be sei in fact see you know ye de ama omo na omo ye MPP for mo de mo de mo soul sourcing no omo na omugu so omo ye den omo ye akwan no ba yeso ye ba na ehwe se ekwan ni bi ho no ma ehia agency enti wo se ye de ma omo betumi ai den ayi adwuma ye bi pen because ye ka Kofi Job a wuti meka chem se ye Kofi Job besia ye de ye wura chama wutumi begina e besi hanim se e begina hanim se ya omo between ye wura Kofi Job eni ye wura chama wutumi no any reasonable precedent e be ka se ye mfa road contract we ma chama wutumi for soul sourcing. But betimi aka say yemfa ma eye Kofi Job for soul sourcing because wa ye bi pen ama ya ye den ehu enti publish na o maka ne publish ni nyina o betimi akwa kwhwe ni nyina o mu yo no ma hu say ampa say de ye no esipia na esita hwe me ka asem chiro you rat forcing the whole Ghana ene ministers bi su MPs ni bi su in fact many minister bi kasa ye o say masa utimi kura ma contract o so the contract ma you to force on twem ma or the bibia ba you say friend money for a value for money office bill or they are call a young man bedwemu say omonko pass ni enya independent office bia sa value for money audit ni nyina no obedi sa adwuma no etu unim say na me no ka say ministry bia ntimi ntena ba bia wo do contract abra wonko finance minister o meboa
yeah
enti say wo mo obi so sin ya adwuma na e de ma no but satem na your impression the near can say NDC for we are not against it but say no one kosoro because that time near airport ni bi pen ya airport ni bi pen ni nim airport ni bo to say who man contract na ye inflated then we have to also come in because NDC yankwa MPP munkwa yentimi nye bibia ma nye agese nyina ye serve as watchdog to ye ho okay. And to solve source ne de make asem kiro sa yewra ato force na yin ode aba no sa money for a value for money bill na ode akono me yaka value for money bill na me use 3 E's 1 economy are we using resources na one judiciously are we using it wisely yewra ato force say there be some money for value for money audit no and as a value for money bill na ode akono e wo say ehwe economy ni ye say sika na ye be use sika ni ye because your resources no esua enti yen utilizing ye say na be ya enkofa okaw bebre embe ha oman no ni e be wie ni e say contractor we MPP for we say modern ka in fact Kofi Joba modern ye adwuma bebre kura no in fact na modern ka muntimi ntua ndisi ba Ira Mahama ama ya start tua ama road contract big push amu ye Ira Mahama ka che Kofi Job say Ira Kofi Job yi utimi ye adwuma ni wie a usika na ye den da ho brabeji na fakọ efficiency getting more for less
okay
you get more for less value for money bill na ye de kono we are also looking at effectiveness say ye be after say ye bibia wi no outcome net saying ekwan na ye ni yi ana because MPP for no see a double bi mu ba menka asem kiro ekwan ni bi wono ma ya contractors ya fa bebiri aka ho in fact about 400 contracts na ye de ama emu just 40% per and ye sole sourcing dia kan ni na enye sole sourcing yewra the roads and highways minister wa call parliament house akochichima kire wo mo owie dia publish ni nyina ntimi hwe se MPP na dunu so a obeka se no so ohun ye anase wa hu eno so so ntimi sere mu yewra mahama adwuma na wo ye no onim de wo ye o gidi wo yewra to force mu nti yewra to force so the ministries be bresu because won timi kwa wo do contract abra won kɔ no ho enko chiechire mu adeti na wo de sa contract we ma we say ni na me de ma no okay oye wi a de na be kire say ampa say wo say yetua ne sika de ma no fa certificate ne bra yenko inspect adwuma na te san yenya president na nkase mu kura nde wa start asi form a ho hwe adwuma na mo ye no ti say oye shoddy work bia na eja ye say adwuma sini enye den enya ketua
all right but that's it but na me some questions back one am here ni ento aso say mo award a number of contracts about 400 not about 44 of them 44% sole source can we say we did diligence in looking at say contract near the man or say the sole sourcing and not say people will have because Utio Mampeni in 2006 2025 and early 2026 or cast all the legislation back say beya a bit me ban sole source contracts under exceptional exceptional circumstances na by because 44% no were they under exceptional circumstances
exactly because unim say a big push now akwan na ye no in fact so ka say ofa sa process here we mo kan mu a in fact eno nko akra no say obey artwork plan and everything no nkra no it me take about 6 months yes you person ye kwan ntem eno no ka wo bi ntina kwan beble delay e wo Ghana hanim say ya yentimi wie akwan ne fama ye ti say ekwan bi wo honom na say wo hwe na say wo say we die wo de ma obi a obetuma ye adwuma no na say wo de man na me hu ni say boni bia de wo mu but say cost ne be kosoro no of course MPP ni bia so ni wotima betena aka kire say eye contract e de ama omu yi ya inflate cost bi say dem cannot here because nipa no ontimi mba emfa independence valuation report bia mba embe kan kire yen say ye era John Dramani Mahame woni ye to forcing eye contract we amode ma ye mo inflate cost no mo ye say so now the only thing they say omo ye this resource na mo unim say MPP first trabe roto la ye papa no ma se bi produce na mo nan se bi eye fiscally challenge for na omo tim ya employer mo tim omo ye adwuma nya kakra omo be gu ni se nko mo de ye se bi produce be bia wotika mu a wokodu ani yesi kwana koye huye kwana kwadwunso se bi produce de omo gu ni se omo de ye no me wan so se sika ya na ne yenya e de ye akwan yiye ya de ya patching ye de bi ye akwan ho niema omugu no sika ye lose organa nye sika ketwa unim se ndisi ye kase ba ye sa de roto beba unim se roto and now process we mu more than 1 year ni eguso parliament ye di hujuma enti fa ne se ye kase ye fa sa process ya mo kan mu de a se de kwan na sa na ye be ye bibia wi akase ye de kwan ni mani pa no so onye no
no we just about mo sama mo kan na ye gina so
yes and na me sure say abuse of the sole sourcing
and 44% is all right
it's very very all right. And the results we can see, you can go to Bono Afro region, Ubon say Juma Koso Kama Eja Kofijo Bu Juma and Aju 247.
All right.
Omujina Kwanso Muye Juma Kama.
Doctor Simon Boatima, I meet you about this issue about the big push and summer about I meet you, Doc.
That's it. Didika mecha washefobio. Na macha asentman. Ene ohina kwaba. Yankwada nso so na machia mikromo hene eye twanse nana yimare abibio ye ya de kese pa bi ya wadai eye da ya wadai wo twanse community center kese pa a multi purpose community center wo twanse da ya wada enti twanse aye krabehwe ho aye fefefe pa te machia no machia party penifo ni titru ne chairman odene ho kwakwapia koka. The man is exceptional. I mean, the leadership acumen, no, I was saying to Misuana MPP Penny4 at this moment, no, where one person, I was a movie brave Suano. You hear more people like him in the region. Now, see, in Nipa 4 crime and Ebeka chairman or the my year 5, I hope say 2028, he shall be well with us. Meaning, Mammy, and correct idea or kind, Yanokre, and Sana Matuazo. Or say contract no past government no and a demand 107 fourth estate or publish here no na yini any was say
project mami or projection
anti mo project mami contract mako 107 ni nyina were signed by
this government
a road minister honorable Agboja 107. Eti omuba bontin ebeka say past government no ma bi no. For first it ababontin abedi nine say nye no kre omu analyzing 107 contract. Ni nyina honorable Kwame Abuja government and sign here into this current government. And ye na mo di encheni. Enye ma ya ada di no. Say last year na make catch no mo so mo mrane minua and na ya batena bemu 9 months kronubia mai. At the time na kronubia mai because na project bi ankoso. And I told them, say big push your moka once me. See, I start here be who chrono and pass you be who chrono. Chrono na shas here ban.
But so to me justify say chrono. How do you justify say chrono? Unless because my friend road minister never kwako cheche. Unless of course more the evidence pass say chrono and some say chrono.
Say boboba. Edi entina. You see so sourcing ye nyina him say we enkratem. Say so sourcing justify especially on no crack asem back ebi a project be na so urgent I was we execute enti MPP at a point na man for the pressure na ade ye here we no MPP ye na ye person fast track process no e dey na NDC for anka to the extent say ye nua ene sami jamfia ne boys ni ba ko na tim nchen ene was so create empire but ma min come answer
so create that
empire
remember how because so and say good
and no one some na me and one some nyina and na abranche yi ni other NDC folks ye press conference upon press conference sa to aso mani be ye hate say the so na ye kro no enti e de nim say e ade a enye enka ya de po Ghana for asum se enye ena omode ehu abufuo de abi eto abatia MPP ena mo bae with the thing Ghana for to aba ma NDC for say maybe MPP for ye nyoma bi a na enye said your mama Ghana for hunu ye no eti e to aba ma mo mumra me correct the wrongs of MPP. You people are doing worse within 13 months. Muni 8 years na ye dini bi no.
You are doing worse.
Worse.
How do you justify that?
Because 70 out of the 73 billion Ghana cedis no them, a 76% is so sourcing. And no more justify. A 76% of the contract
out of the
73 billion scan in monetary terms, you know. A 76% of the contract. But
how do we just oppose that one with the 44% of road minister in the Mekaya?
Na why didn't you na yanchina nko media I will go by what the fourth estate guy is saying.
About 76%
of the entire contract.
Hey, so
source. Na ye koya na by ade a wo wato hu se enye. So there's a media document be send upa unda bra ya hwe. O just say e kwan a o mafa so de contract no o mo de hye mo mo pepepe na o mo amase o mo be ye bibia o. Omo ba se omo be pe omo ho because won yan DC for no e ka se omo no mo nim se politician and they ada kro bi be fi so yem pesika ne yenko 13 months na wo ti umpotem no sa hwede omo yo projector wo di 24 months na ye no emrika be ne wo. What is so urgent about the project? Ada sabi emergency bi aba ye di obi fa so aba kofa no cha na kolebu anadwia a project only 24 months and so what is so urgent?
It's urgent because a construction work, a road construction, and a person and no piano and son of Bekwa
and no and no through a road construction tea and then you can say we make my contract basa because you what I say project I was a lasting for some period. It is a one man of a bedi, one open up. No man of a bedi. No one choose the best out of the mania. Now we see who sheni panenim. Now the contract namana. A dear mobono. Apart from your shop, no coffee job. A company baby now is anymore. I will my imo. It yes, yamfa bibifa coffee job ne your shop no. Niangasi ama lokai. Na dia can yamfa my cronies. That is the strategy. Ne say yes sir. Or my way ebekwenim. And that's what I'm saying. Within these 30 months, Ghanaians are not, angry enough. Now, say enche. Said your petrol, any diesel, they say diesel, I do 16 cedis. Na petrol, air kono. Na gas, na enche, na you told 7.75 per liter. Ne, and now 9 point something. No. Ghana for betwima enche. You see, the reality, the issue. And you say, Bakufobi never better baby, a pen. Now, who can't? No more be catcher say who can't win in area who can your bony way or more ye na sami jamfia baba bontin abe justify say so sourcing is the best. Meanwhile ye huni video say what a year or opposition no all cassette so sourcing and next sami jamfia catches so sourcing eh na afe na matias here the NTA would ono otimi na ayi onya position no within 3 months otimi check dollars $1 wa cheche afi na matiase na ono ane ho no ade na ono kasete e no onse ono an company ono da no onse wa so source a certain project na ye koya na say buy ukobrawuo na so mpafin na no na edi o my wenya politicians do not learn na minim say Ghana for right now Ghanaian politicians or Ghanaian delegates or electorate are more sophisticated than any other person in this African or on this African continent. Now politician be already sa Ghana for be dia go no metwa so. Me that's the reality. Now who can say nyoma we nya no maka just say Ashanti region ye painting. Sa nyoma sem papa we aba na ye kan. Na me nua ya betena ha. Sa Ashanti region and regional minister.
So when nya
oh me ba ho. We are no akachro say your friend is saying Ashanti region ye painting was kwa enti nyoma papa ekoso hwe kejeti afin omo ba ye omo be share no kejeti afin no motimatu so for line interchange na enne me free a me kwa koye video na me de akyerew and then so for line interchange from North Suntreso, Edibesi Patasi, a go sum light to be and see baby. Me quine almost crow from market. Omuba omudi hwehwe mu kodo ho no. Ere na asi okro from market. Na me few say ka by now crow from market. Omo ya wie. Nkoma ya wie. Omuba ye no omudi ahopepre ekodo afari. Afari military hospital omudi ayi kodo ye as usual social media twitwa yi de beto ayi no. Ene kokoko hwe yen this weekend ye kwa kodo atwema ngobega ekwo popre ho afu popra. Na ukasa nyoma we nyina na original minister ne ba say ye do ba say be saw social media na say ye do ba say be dey penti no what does it e dey na be ya mama na na no tie kura say ya tin koko sika so 10 million 1000 Ghana. So the reality is that yen ye minu KWD we are politician, especially young politicians like us no. You exhibit integrity. I don't expect my brother so Babetran will defend this adway. Say na adeno yesi so in the nye enra enye so. Ultimate say
one kind of verbatim saying here. Never say saying or say what the laws beba ebe restricted sole sourcing.
Na what the no. Even not the president alone, but the Samijan Fianco. Take your time.
But so
that is it. Procurement. You see, and most times Ghanaian electorate, you know, I'm contopono, and it's funny to me. Cha na fe no cre. And you cha na to Ghana ni trim. Say no cre na fe omudia bufo. Obi ibu ofu ati say the MPP awia bibi. Nanka dia enye no. Obarnes and ka obeye you restrict it under certain agency. Within a project, say one project Makumako 21 a move 14. So sourcing. Adiana now see any no. Edika Usi and Yenes and Brano Crania Maya and Gemu 3 pebi. Nanka unse oh that chimney you be your home radio to tone. But you see all these things. Yet it's a home near boy and some because if you say na minimum say enche, me see diesel or resistance in this. The yan say GPRT for and then Yanko Pandaroma or Makoma. Eti ye tuni omu lorry friend omunyas omuntumu na se omu sha se omutumu na Ghana for ebi sha se e kan Ghana for a ya no akogina se asukwa wo ye painting wa asukwa na se Ghana ni no obebo ni nsema mawa.
All right, thank you very much. I know Dr. Simon Boating. Hussein, mamra hona yenhwe one specific issue. I think say e kan ho na generate all this issue, the sole source renovation of the good board office account be and they issues nearby be ABC to the tune of say a whole flat screen television for the office to the tune of about 817,000 Ghana cedis and some Korea Hona yenhwe Sami Gemfi. Does it mean say don't know Bible defend the SSO and sometimes never go on mouse here yana. Mami too, I was saying.
On say they be amekasa same way. MPP for be on per classmate to mo. On per classmate to be BM. In fact, this 2 years in fact 15 months a year months are
15 no. Okay, 15.
Let me say 15. Okay, 14 krana 14 months. I am answer MPP ni bien timinda. MPP ni bien timin home. In fact, o can say o de me ba honum. On say o person ya and a so sourcing. And this year by any so sourcing be a bomb mine ka. On so sourcing be no at the National Cathedral. I'm going to so sourcing the man even David Ajayi. I'm with you as a card man over 100 me bamba. Over 120 million. So on fanya just architectural work keke. So source in being a chance. So source in being a charge and the 111 na muma David Ajayi over 26 million. So on your consultancy emma mo agenda 111 ho. Enti so source in the mumu de ne bomb mine ka National Cathedral $97 million. I care that all the more mine. But in this year
I don't know that's what you are.
But say court. Now say who say yaba yes, we are working on it. Now say 50 preoccupants uncle so business ordinary court.
So don't justify say
maybe say yes, I care that because if and Kenya no say community court. Can you pan in the court? The court
justify what will you say?
O say no, there's no way best mechanical na show. Hold on maybe before Bonnie or my dear chamber some day. You are Sami Gemfi. The MD say MPP for be more reasonable. omo ankasa hu say enema na ye yewura sabi jemfi ni nyina na enya hwe eye oyaw yes eye oyaw ene se bi producer otanhunu kwa niye ka source na sem no okran so tena no say you alluded to the fact say sade ne agent e wo say ye den ye de ma sole source ye de sole source mbo good board no more PMMC in fact under mo kran pono you were complaining say building no kran nya den emboa nan de ya ba beti gold board ye nya additional staffs e wo say here ye nya additional offices na BOG a movie every honom na say ayi no honom so ba be rent na o ma ba betina mu o mo ba ye no e wo say o mo try mo best say o metima siesie wa ye wo kama se na be ya officers na o maka no o benya bibia atena ye aye adwuma enti na eche say no so ye agent o e na o mo de ma obi a obetumi aye na nipa no so ba ye no o ye adwuma no so e de ma ye
obi ben that's the question
me say o mo de ma contractor e na contractor no so ye adwuma no de ma ye
contractor who is linked with the deputy chief of staff
me you see no don't say conflict of interest me utie otumi ye oye wie no obo man nka me no oye wie obo man nka ye nim contrast amode ma ye mo fe ywa ko de man mba ne bi mu a e bo man ka ne nkra ne bi ye be ye free eno no na ye ka wasem o by we say no you see o ma shadon person mo equalize family and friends ma hu so ma ye flyers bi dia ba e di Yewura Mahama nie Yewura Callistus nie say family members mi bisa wo Yewura Mahama ni nua ne Callistus and the people before mo tesa into mo try to equalize say ye family and friends ye see Yewura Randiabi one eye standogbe eni ni nua no omo nyina ye abusuafo e no kore ni bi so e no kore
I don't know about Randiabi but I know standogbe ni
nua no you see but on say omo person omo de niema e de be frafra e de yi ade bi ebe obi abe hu say Yewura Sami Jemfi de e wo say ye prosecute no and say Yewura Sami Jemfi de e wo say minim say electrocute no kra organa hanim say kra na I don't know Yewura Sami Jemfi ade no ye me bi so say boni be ne wo mu sa calculations na mo ye bank tie o you see as a government official you must be transparent you must be accountable to the people transparency bi ni say ko gold board website ko hwe ade a wo ye nyina no e da ho ABC di wa chechire mu kama mebo a nti de ba de bi na Yewura Sami Jemfi nsanya ma mo na mu hu wa chechire ma me hu emito akonya we emito no say enti wo di ane sa wo be fa akonya no na wo di akọ be eton akonya no bi me pacho akonya we eton se no maka say oh ye ton 50,000 na bi Yewura Sami Jemfi ka say o ton 100,000 then you come and sit here I want to say debate on it but you sit anywhere no you shoddy work be and say lazy analysis be no yeah that's what the MPP they are doing
because we TV now muton 817,000 no
the question I asked you just simple me say ukọ website one egu onum no o fa items ni bi and I say niam na ototo ye no o procure no wo di bi call market ekobisa say we ye ton say wonye sa de no ntu tim betra be ba utrim nka say phone we ye ton 100,000 meanwhile me kase bi oto phone 110,000 say dem we cannot say enti MPP for you mo person mo ye ne Yewura Sami Jemfi Ghana for nyina hu say Yewura Sami Jemfi nyina me nua me kanu krachiro me nua me kanu krachiro uye babunu se ma wu nua babunu position na wo ya de be bo man na de me dey say MPP for ni bi kwatena TV so a me when people communicated be last month or so before mo elections me ni be share ha ma hu on several platforms all boy Yewura Sami Jemfi abaso say Yewura Sami Jemfi in fact we are accountable we chase transparency no a CPS ta.
The issue is that you were against sole sourcing and you are using sole sourcing. That is where the issue is.
We were against sole sourcing because of
a year transparent, saying it transparent. Your government, and I say your flag bearer then, ekasai etia sole sourcing. Say Oba or the Emrabeba. That is the bone of contention now we are talking about.
In fact, sole sourcing, NDC, we are not against sole sourcing. We are against abusing of sole sourcing.
Okay.
And we abuse.
All right.
Abuse Benny.
Thank you very much. You're saying
abuse Benny. Abuse Benny.
And me say, what banner contract? What my contract? Mako 81. I worth 73 billion Ghana cedis. And only abuse no contract mako for first it for website na moy 81 are worth 73 billion Ghana cedis. And only abuse.
And then say abuse.
So you believe in do you have the money for audit?
Maybe can some here now very really? You see, and only abuse no. And I'm saying some project no. How ben na wo mse be mama nipa miensa nan be pribi. Enye Sami Jamfi o de ba Sami Jamfi asem so a wo ka Sami Jamfi asem a say NDC format no ase atika kapa agum so efize o de dim o mu bidi Sami Jamfi akoye akoma contract ambeka je say TV o wo hwa me a TV ye bo
market na ko pese bi ni se bi no one man have justification to criticize it
that be killed Mr. Onyabotreba me TV here boy dem here wo to wo there 3000
TV boy dem
TV
boy dem bi
girl di Onyabotreba
wo de yanko ne yanko hwese TV boy te sa
TV boy dem here to to 3000 7000 you know wo se ono to ne de no 8 billion ne de no ono no de na wo to bo office no you see eno ne ma nipa wo opposition tie na sem na nipa or certain principle na ne wo ha ene wonya tumi no was demonstrating nyoma o kan wazem no he is doing far worse na the man ye ya no na maka kire no TV abubo obi adem a wo tie kire na wo hwe no wato ne de na etimi sisa shebre and ye kan Hussein mamu fa eni agro because say sika no I feel say no na bia wanya bia o person dey build the empire na yati Ghana for hwe no.
Thank you very much. I mean can messages kakra or message about with the 0551599933 0551599933 and 0551444933 and sabeka na yakenkan ede ama we see. Good evening, my name is Andy Ofori Dako from the Eastern Region of Bonse. This NDC government is criminal. 419 government, President Mahama and Sami Jamfi, they are all criminals. What is your justification on Ediano? Do for our Ken UST campus, or service the host. The Sami Jamfi is doing, what Sami Jamfi is doing at the Gold Board is not easy, but Sami Jamfi shouldn't forget what he said when he was in opposition. Sami Jamfi, now you are doing the worst thing. Sami Jamfi, power change, and in Sawam prison is there for life. For so $214 million debt is there waiting for you. And JJ Rollins' time ended. A word to a wise is enough. Sami Jamfi, mark my words. Okay, onono dia or the Aban security. What has changed? And do you trust John Mahama all these things because he has given all the remaining concession to his brother Ibrahim Mahama? That is why now John Mahama said, there's nothing wrong with it from Sewa Sunyane. We okay, and also the Ebre no. So good evening, Cody. It is better we don't talk about any campaign message churned out by President Mahama and his group of graduates of Lies Association. What was the position of the President Mahama during the run-up to the 2024 elections on producer price of cocoa, posting of teachers and nurses, purchasing of farm products by buffer stock for SHS, teacher licensure examination, reinstatement of bankrupt banks, etc.? The narrative is totally different when he lied his way to assume power. The sole sourcing is the leeway to amassing wealth, and there is no way that they would haul Sami Jamfi or any NDC appointee to Parliament. Che na ebeche nenso enkaho nanam wako ewenha na odiwei abrayen we si benji wo infensi sewia. Regards to MCE Atwumangwa Beja South, Honorable Wisdom Oseboama. The minority in Parliament talks too much. They think talking can only make them gain power. 1 year in opposition, They are still hungry because what they are doing shows they don't have anything to do and they are making unnecessary noise. Okay, ono edia ode abre no. We see from Almighty Crocodile, the incoming communications director for the MPP in Ashanti Achim North. It seems the crisis is affecting every sector of the economy. In fact, President Mahama has failed us, but there is Dr. Baumia, who will come and save the country in 2028. All right? Yeah, that's say development isn't about who holds the past, the paintbrush today. It's about who builds the interchanges in Ashanti region. If paint is development, then we have set the bar too low from Log G inside Barakese. Okay, Log G, yeah, that's say. Or say, is this governance or talent show? Is development now about the creation? Ashanti region deserves concrete, that is cement results, not colorful touch-ups. Logi Korea and Oduwe Abre and Enyumrei. We say good evening, Cody. What is the NDC guy talking about now? President Bahama, President Kufuor. Hey, hypocrisy pioneer. What didn't you say about the same man you are praising now, NDC? Never again. Nana OWUSU nyane and Oduwe Abre KWABENA acidity. Ewo ahafo achrenso say Dr. Frank Amakohene is taking Ashanti region to different levels. Street arts festivals have come to stay in Kumasi all over. All other regional ministers follow the trend. Okay, yeah, that's it. KWABENA acidity or no Edian. Okay, kudos to Kessben Media for not being part of the so-called alleged residential media platform because you're always there for the voices of the voiceless. Keep it up. Ola Ewagona and Oduwe Abre. We say good evening to you and your cherished viewers. NPP and NDC are just toying with the good people of Ghana. Both parties are the architects of the problems of Ghana. NPP knew that the Swami flyover wouldn't see the light of day, yet they started it now. NDC has also initiated a big push. All these are just semantics. Ghana, Father SK, Kenya Kumasi, and Oduwe so Abreye. Let me pick one or two from the text messages itself. Nafe Yen Twaso and so Ewaha. Sami Jemfi, one of the stubborn academy students, now believes in soul sourcing trending. Oh God, have mercy. Kofi J Ewo Elembele and Oduwe and so Abraham. Also a message to me at the 0551 599 933. A bit to my WhatsApp, a bit to my SMS and Sabeka na yakin kind and so Ewo Kasa Fudi so na yedi amam. The second batch of the messages Ebe Bremo. But me yanko na yenshwe we a Food and Beverages Association of Ghana, FABAG, Omo and Omo Amma, the Agric Minister, an ultimatum of 90 days to produce tomatoes. Ewo Ghana and now said he steps down as the Agric Minister. How justified are these people? Doc, Mamisha say FM free ho. Near a Foods and Beverages Association of Ghana ultimatum. The old say name okina for a two one more bodem say yeah mad tomato, if not even a bulb of tomato, bit me free honum at the abano. Ghana has a land. I bet me I heard one person saying that why would we depend on country or tia kwawe so and yenya tomatoes, but you also empower yenhudia more esheda ayeye. What should we do? And I said the FABAG for air cane. Does it hold water? Mamintio. 90 days. I also within 60 to 90 days or so do you have tomatoes ever. And me pacho we the ebia nya MPP ni NDC asem. This is about national development. Yes. Minim dientia obi ebia minister for agric, minister for this. Na your concentration in work cash crops. Na nioma ebetima immediate result. Ye hear no daily. Ya ginin timi nkoso. Enti ya waba power minister for agric. Obeti money no unim project ya moye. When ni cashew production, when ni cocoa production, when ni coffee production. Sa the tree crops no kwa na ya gina also.
abra tomato 3 months nti na kuafo no sorry faback for na man in 90 days no because they know say tomatoes when you bresa obeya it shouldn't take you more than 90 days to get that. Okay. Yet your maimu as Ghana for yewo ye ensase papa sine Burkina ensuo to wa ha esene ho yewo nyoma bebre a ekọ animu sine Burkina. In fact yewo akuafo a aban kura nso wo asene no they are already into the business. Oko Burkina, people are doing this tomato way because a while buying so much. It's in a buying it when you could do so wadi way in the Bequabon, you bet you also a best sanction because a buying no subsidy or more muska, a cushion or no mundiae. And who we are and our buying also ne other private companies, I can't maybe companies. So the thinking is that Omudiano Burkina Faso was said local companies no, it mean yabi edifidio. And son is a bambusu bebra di biako baby. But you see, the biano or no supplier no open for subumtino or a coin of befaso yeska boom. And no mutimi to bima Emma ebedrugan hama yenya bidino, even including Jenny. Ena fofi antoata aseme to ye ma me nomne ye papa nom eradim fa omo efri mu no crazy eto bajajaze afei na ho president ni say mo ye mfa tomatoes e ma ha bio Ghana for ye question ye bisa ni say ebre ya Burkina Faso president say ye mfa tomatoes e ma Ghana no ana ye mfa bi mfiri wonko ba bi no afei dia ne de ebe no aduane adi. And some of these things no me feel say e ade papa because e boy ma yetimi dwene ye
de no ama. There have been governments and successive governments and what have you. And man, Burkina Faso and Kassia tomatoes we wouldn't have gained me any BBR. All these preferences and presidents and governments are being we couldn't do anything without tomato production. Not even tomatoes, food production. And
then I say any MPP NDC. Now I believe in one thing. In geography, conspiracy theory be. It stipulates say Africans are not developing because our environment is so comfortable. Enti enipa wa ahotomu a sebi to da ontimi nwene enti ahokyere di etimi di development ba hwe covid buy and innovations e course e na mranche young people are more developing senses a wo don sa kwase a na nso nabu meaning so e bre bi ahokyere beba no people think the developed world UK everybody knows a patches of islands or more environment no Europe ni ade enye conducive and because of that wo ho ade bia da no it will put you on your toes to think aha ye udua wudi chance wudi netegu chance down we so na the body so a ebe fifia mo atwadi so it looks as if everybody even including our leaders we seem not to think because minim the entire basic irrigation systems last week na me odoma UNE campus back on agric na me call omo na me call monitor omo project bi na me call omo farming demonstration farming just a simple irrigation a project school na tima ye produce tomatoes na saa nioma we aban no ntimi adopt and make sure say betimi dey bia ye adwuma ama baby say commandant saa project na me hu ye no enkofie no mabo no mo lay pipes afa nkofie no nsa na e drop in so ngitengitengitengitengiteng me nya sure say sa project no e be cost aban na phobia in probably 10 acres bia no even 100,000 Ghana cedis by it me first ka bi wetisika hu bi $300 million $100 million near the akoshe cashew project bi mu because e ho na e benya ya kickback to the extent that the minister for finance, minister for agriculture, president or Mupedi, no, it's not about the job anymore. It's about their personally. And they say agric minister, no, unimwa agric minister ni buofu. Koko sembaye. What is say Papa Eric Kupokwa can be? Ni buofu say omu peska omu mfama. Your friends the finance minister. At 2 forces will release this kana and go Eric Kupoku president edi. It will release this kamana. Eric Opoku benyen monyam to release this kamano. Haruna nsunya president obedi enti ope sika ne budget on release mano. What did Haruna kayen? Wo ye teacher ni na say ye fa on say wonya ya court na ko bisa finance minister. And instead of the real job, it's about the personal interest. President ompedi enti Eric Opoku adwuma na wo say ye papa Eric Opoku adwuma na wo say wo ye no. Eno nya it's about the sika obetime nya dia be di president. ɛno na ama yɛda so ti baabi ati
who on the team says scope so be the president
na say
you are just conjecturing.
no conjecturing is part and in politics we also read meanings where to the extent that we interview minister for education identity na teachers we was go and ask the finance minister. I have done my part, and there is that rumor say minister for finance and say honorable Harry Nanya president obedi et we ye teacher ni we ye nurse ni e was say mouse kama or clearance na ye de ma e fa no ye this kind of education minister no di tu aka the finance minister ne say so the ma Harry na minister for education na obenya ni monyama ma ne presidency na wo pe no ya to ma ni wontua the same thing is happening at the agri ministry. Including tomato, boosting the tomato production. And you because or you know befa so nyeska e dia be abrem rantie bi to say Hussein no matter kumasa aye adwuma ma no, and that is a reality. It is a fabric e dis ansem no dia to empanifo ni mu a omudie because tomatoes production no entra 19 days where mamponde bia make ma ye ho adwuma da. And omuno they are into vegetable production, carrot, cabbage, tomatoes, pepper, and mekoni sa anyoma ni nyina no. You don't need much. And anyoma e mesika da minim de ntia aban no ready say aban bia enya ready say obey invest. Now me cry the friend say MPP for cry the dey kakra 1 village 1 dam. We started something.
And what come out of that? What did buy?
Well, maybe these are some of the critical questions.
You bet me at who said specifically 1 village 1 dam. This is the benefit in your free.
Well, but you see, what Baba Jacunya, these are some of the things. Ankoye, what Baba Jacunya. Nessa what Nancy as Minister for Agriculture said the area of Poku, Eriko Poku, your friend is saying, a war opposition. The way power see Casafa Agricono. Because the subject sorry out the foam. As ye we are sitting in a man Ghana or 10 ya drinking, but for 13 months. And can you more basic things to say meko tomatoes any sign your man was saying yatraho. Before we talk about cocoa nini adina, cocoa na say onion and seno. And I go do so as I say onion in December. Iran to 20 go do so onion in December. And we keep telling them. And when the bia de betna ye gusu ayeka no said the ton economic approach no enye papa we are buying now we interest and say obeto no waton ofa cocoa over the years for the past 70 years or 80 years that commercially Ghana are trading cocoa no they are buying it ma ya say yati gold yati cocoa board na ye to free kwafo no na yakoton the ton approach asem 2 year back open no dey ato ye gold ye mimiki gold ye ti gold so ni abaye gold ya eni ya mimiki yesua gold ayi cocoa de na eni ya abaye gold eni ya ti gold board and at the same thing ton approach na ye to gold na ni yakoton and they say the cocoa si ba hwem no gold bonzo asa e ba necessary nyoma mienu nu ba fom say ani o man ye be hyase akyeche enwa
and ye tete cocoa so no man penese and this year cocoa na beans ni nyina no stays here policy e ban say and next when about 50% of the beans will be processed here so can you take a step towards the right direction
wachiro companies e wa wachiro the capacity companies waha or mubetimi absorb this annual. You see, these are some of the realities, and these are some of the political talks. General platforms okay can announce Opa, sa policy ya we announce. Mummy yenhwe se obetimi de adiduma. Na yenhwe the local industries no. Cocoa quantum send do se no obetimi to. Na ebi enkase as 50%, even the 50%. So obetimi absorb this 50%. Companies near saying. It means if you said the government must be deliberate about some of these things. Na yam pompi sika emfanshim tomato production. Tomatoes foko akomadan. Akomadan kuyani na odo tomatoes no. Onya sika kese o. Onya sika kese. Oh,
the issue is that you see a tomato no a thing you do. Oko aye bokena de na ente ni je bokena de no say bokena de no fiber no a dose. Issue na wo mu no kakra bi. But the question busan say you wo aye crop research for you wo soil research for are we making good use of
Asma kame beka no professors and the good soil research, crop research, every blessed day air research. That's how my yemu research. Me kai me o meet me political meeting me. And I propose no this thing you take a decision be no this thing yenye questionnaire kitwa bi ne mfa nkogi data. Adano de we omusi pa mani no. Obako to was munya mu book sem no. You see, and that is the reality. We don't value research. Crop research, and these are real or more research.
What's the essence of being there?
And yet you kapapanso. But you value mu opa koho. Nekacho say yamao ebia 6 months. Mun develop a Burkina for tomatoes nibi. Na yemhwe so mo ntima my product nibia. But nobody respect them because he's going to meet technocrats. Oh yes, can be chop in the end. And no any interest. Ube won say minister be and a politician be spearhead the project then bia. Na a project be obenya 10%. But project the real development bebano. Politician is not interested. And I hope say this Burkina based decision is going to bite us and bite us very well. Shena penny bia and fetch and kopacho. Because we free. Shena penny be we nya de papa nya de bia.
They said they were engaging them. So when
you see, and that is the problem. Tomato, we again and now we shot in toast. And a Burkina phone so muma bill. And no, a mind penny for no come echo pat tomato no hocha in toast no hocha. Say a pamchow, Mama quina to a in toast in Bimragan.
You crack 90% of the tomatoes. You crack 90% of the consumption of tomatoes. You see, we are seeing in Ghana is the second largest consumer of tomatoes. And what do we do? And so and the long short term, no. Yen ko yena omon fam manafe yen take steps to address the issue.
Say e besa jeguma yenya hwe. Yenye hu. Difficult times bring thinking. Etika omai imagine say omu sizi yi no. Moma yen chene yen na aban no se bi nwene. And no na de U10 revolution development revolution eba system ni mu. Se da bia de open on saka. And my own so this is the material moment to think. Say a fair kopacho na tomatoes no sa bebua. Ye besa ko back. Ye besa ko echi ama de womu no yasa atenam. Ye nwene na minister for agriculture no de nani bedi ekira ye cashew. De nani bedi ekira ye coffee. De nani bedi ekira ye your friend is a cocoa because how do you dollars be no one can cry any politics.
In 90 days, national say untimi Emma production
so, on resign. Now I hope say 100%. Kessben na more for man no na beka omu backing with action.
Na juma hodo awo ye just the tomato production.
Mami adwuma back on it try ye ni say cocoa mu yi free na say e de call finance ministry. E de pa na ye rare kopuku. E de pa wo de kan kre. Sanyomaya me say yes here reshuffle say you rajomama here reshuffle ministry say was a reshuffle back on any finance minister I am telling you also you don't know
sir
unim say was a
minimum na wokan
share there is something was a NDC for catcher or muntimin country and we need a new person at the finance ministry to come and do magic now edientina inflation here 3.something%. Nenso so reflect and yomatum.
I'll come back.
Don't we have some basics?
I'll come back to you. My memory Hussein Hona Mintino. Far back for statements now on the band. Yeah.
Inflation that 3.3%. But 3.something. Was it no? It's 3.3%.
3.3.
It's 3.3.
Yeah.
Now so you who said nema bo eso ate aba. Minim say bia ofri different planets na oba Ghana and there ye ma minim any reasonable Ghanaian ni dey omunim say enema so ateten kakran mint na ha
inflation doesn't mean say
I'm coming. I want to explain that one too. Mint na ha intimin kan che say bibia so ate there be yen kakra na ye ka say inflation ye mpempenso anema bo rekosoro over a period of time. Mpempenso ne saying Anupai, me koto phone ni me 1,000. About 1 me ko 2,005. About 3 me ko ya ko 5,000. And only a friend say inflation in cost of galloping inflation. And then me catch us a Ghana for whom bibia sa bi o. But my time na ni hu sa na ma no. And wanna a jump na wuri self no ponko no. You see, was here a Greek minister. We are kofa wura musu koko no and we timi nka koko asem bio. Na nde watete wura mahama say koko no. 50% you be process wɔ Ghana ha. Na company ben and you be process wɔ mu. Meba number 1. Your company be a what my friend heavy industrial area. Your Greater Accra. Company friend Cocoa Processing Company Limited. Company back who's a friend Cargill Ghana Limited. No so Accra. Your friend Afrotropic Cocoa Processing Limited Ghana here. Your back friend Niche Cocoa Industry Limited. No so Ghana here. Dari Calabot Ghana. Olam. And look at the Wakasi here. It's my processing factory ni be Ghana ha.
So we know yes. All of the beans to. A friend saying.
And the send a friend research. Any ever research no. What you say? Any ever research no. And the new John Dramani Mahama. Also by being in anti companies in the Binia Bachero no. Ebi ana okranso so na wunnim. You see Ghana, your Arable lands. Oh honoma. You bit me dua. Eye no ba you bit say tomatoes. Ene eye nyadoa ene ho no ma no. Me as Ghanaian, me who say MPP and DC, though ye ne omai no ending ye because Fourth Republic no they be a tomatoes asem tomatoes. Good. Me can 2017 crowd here. Me nu anu ni India for. E ko share say India for me bo mo no mutimi nye den enya toast o Ghana hanim say. Eja yeso e ba ye ne rely on eye Cote d'Ivoire Burkina Faso here issues we any name is surrounded by. And yes, we have arable lands. But you see government goes, government comes. And MPP are buying a buy, you know. Though can name or buy a foundation, no say lay foundation, no. Na say obana say otwaswa ebe boama bibia akoyi. But so obana foundation na ole no. In fact, a poor, it is difficult for you to use just 1 year or 13 months to lay the foundation and produce whatever you want to produce. The entire make us the same way. Okay, 1V, 1D, 1 village, 1 dam. 1 village, 1 dam mean na kwa kusisa tomatoes ni sa na ya hu because so pese unya enough production na. E also unya all year round infancy be ensuo. What and that's irrigation. So when you all year round irrigation, unya all year round production, so many sector. I bet me aboa amasa demand na akosoro chain supply na yenya no a CNP. Enti mu yesa mu ye 1D 1F. Ye ba beto abambo abefura abamu ya na ye maame ha okumsi mbeka kire nse 1D 1F na mo ma discuss wonya no 1D 1F 250,000 timinya 1D 1F. Meboa. Enti mukoye daga tututu mina ema nso tope na mina no nso to na mina no pickers na nkofo de tututu mina enti amoyen ena ye bi say Alaji Bawumia say obeye eye vice president of Ghana of northern region ade poti ben pa na wetima ye wo northern region hono ma and obetimi do say si say me Alaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia we na my northern region so pa o say my ye Poalugu multi-purpose dam. So what to you? My ye, enemy be ye difference wo mu. Or say my ye. That means say why ye Poalugu tuko Poalugu an ko be hu dam no ho. But Auditor General report be chire mu chire and say, "O matua $12 million bi." E de ama contractor na oba be ye no. Enne yete ho asem eye energy minister ye Rajina Poko eko so chechire mu. A mu bisa no kosan parliamentarians ni bi e bisa no kosan. O chire mami ati as said say sika no mutu adi ma contractor no e wana contractor no run na mu pabo no dwane ye because him say MPP phone timi nya no hwe enti Poalugu dam na ntimi amba because enka Poalugu dam no ho a enka Adwenkyere mahama ba yi enka to so no see the sisi form na won no mbe Poalugu no mo sesa no mu di gusu na enya all year round production but enne minim say John Dramani mama irrigation ni o de atuna koma so obeboa ama irrigation na sita
until when
enti neba you see
until when because mobile never very critical
no problem
the first few months now must set up the way no
yes
what are you doing with it
and I make sure say in fact nkakra kwa na kokode no musuo aban oba untimi nsore one day enye promises or promises ye bia me two way I against tomatoes a rely bebre wa mansan dwaso amansan but you see you see the feed Ghana ba we make we na me encourage me ma me papa ne me nuanom say ye fie no ye wa gardens me say baby amete garden wo ho enti na eja madua ntos kakra me wo nyadoa kakra me wo kontombre kakra so what I say nti eduadua nima bi san so a ebetimi de afidi ya nka se hu ofie me kane no na meti anyinam so me ma menya ya no afra hey Hussein konfinchiro kwatim toast kakra den ebra de ne nyina de nimni suku amekọ anyinam so di ebezi school ne e wa asase kakra kada ho no ma ne don toast ye do aburo ye do bibia enti se school feeding for na no ye aduane me edi no edu ho no ma ye na ye di bone no udi sambone ese kone kodomu enti eno ne niam ne ye kwatim toast bra ne akote kakra ne de aba ba mi bisa se san niam ne nyina no ase ye re ye afiu enti we na aban no so ba ye no and yes and that and I make sure say enne and na me no kasa sisi ma who say some churches nibi schools nibi a Greek minister no machia okay o my ready say omba be produce enima bi say dia boa and minim say Greek minister the way the team about bill e ba na Greek insensem what anim say ka say a Greek minister ba dey in fact era e ya fenyo mark na ka kire say e ba na Greek wo Ghana ha pa dey nim say era rikopoku yi utrima bobi wa benche ubia in fact mo ankasa mo majority leader born abaso oba ye no so ehun niema wokeka no ho a oye processing oye se de be processing yankukọ ne niema so wa hanim say what you say me patcho please na nkukọ ketekete wo kra wajibi a wo ye bi o de me ya ne say wajibi a wo ye bi me ho na wo send ayin ma me you see don't do this wo ye nkukọ ketekete bi why are you doing this o frame me o ka kire me say unya 200 pe and kuko kitenkete usu nya 200 pe. We shouldn't go there. To understand, I have to call the constituency chairman and say, I also am be can and no better like onya kuko kitenkete. Me kuko kitenkete. E ba e wo ye bi minu ajai sa. You see, entime srew. E ye niam nhihye ya e a Greek minister dia bayi. E boa Ghana. Enti don't rubbish it. Mo kra de mo se mo de mo kra yare akunkum kuko no. Enti se BBC a enam se na mo supporting kuko kitenkete nti de ebesi bia no mo de mo mpe. Mo pene se be ye bone enti we de me sere ma ban minim se ya ban ye ba ye ncheye eni ewra mahama so de o se ade a oyo enti ye sere no o make sure say ye ne even impo se ne Burkina for no be kasa na animanimu ye kra no o maje mo amaye na ya put in place some pragmatic measures because we have the arable lands ni atime dua bi na nema wo se ye ne agency no ni ya yese na be ya going forward no enkofa ohaw bi anya den Embreyen or say a Greek minister buy ye buy 13 months ni ye timi kai tomatoes and produce aye bibia den awie kan toast how no mo buy 8 years ni o 8 years mo buy toast no crampo no di ne kosi ye buy hu hwikra de asante achem ye hu se o mado ama na boroso ama nde o mo fra aban se aban beto enti ka say no na nka me pesa wo encourage farmers na o mo do ma no boroso no se o mo ndo more because se ye ni hia toast no enti aban ema bafa stock krakoto isa wokai ye do secondary school ntunu abana de na wo kana asem no wo efense Kumasi girls no odibi enu abi niema ye de ma wo bi kakra mo di no nti aban ne ba ye minua the government is working. Let's encourage the government, let's encourage the farmers, let's encourage ye hu garden ni me de na me ba wo say you have a good ornament in fact ne backyard me ba oh no don't do this o fa ne backyard sa otimu say yes or garden kama wo asema me ka woni say me moa nya ne nchen na no obo no kokobuo no so at least obetima yes what you say at least oh no don't do this yeah can create church for no yeah can create church for nti ma church for nti nchen wonom na no obetima edua bi about friend say even body akra me dua bi wo mfinchire ne ayi banchin toast ne sa nema no se na bi obetima rely on moko obetima rely on a honso nkakra nti minim say Yewra John Dramani mama me no kaso nim say akate I say pese tomato processing factory I deputy Greek minister kwa na ko kate sword say pese yes anema no nti say we factory na say woni toast na dey no be produce nti minim say eden ya ye nim say ye factory ya dey be processing toast here we will definitely have a solution to get a tomatoes be bread so na be bit ma processing near but planting for food and jobs no so na nke was say and na solve problems we nyina dey mayen but they spent a colossal elephantine amount of money bia semi body oyembe so 3 billion cedis and almost spend the yedu no omo koto body no mo de akonkran na Greek minister body o say body abankran me office na beto what I say ntini niema ye hu no mo time but and I think say niema ekoso ye kakra and let's praise the farmers. They are doing very well and I'll praise Munyina because one thing is say me he Kessben na Kessben ta tena se bia no mo kasa say na omo nye politics o they will appeal. They will talk to the farmers. They will talk to mienu because the last time na meetie offer ka kire say garden ye encourage garden na nko so because ntos me I prefer ntos me and me do am garden mu than ntos me cotton abontin. You know why? Because most of the ntos me cotton abontin no ebi wo kra nduro me boa and omode den omode kom and then ntos ya brekweti me gusu nduro nde e ma ntos ne den because me baby na metimi so na me boss bi ntos na me di na chi se ka se ntos we be bre a acha 2 days e be bre yeni de be mana bre enti ye encourage ye ho na ye nya de be boa ye nyina enso so.
Right, the issue is that Burkina and Toso no Ghana for energy ho said them dey too no because of a fiber na
Yes, that's
Ghana there no the tiene say insuo wum ye about 70% and fiber no be 30%. But Burkina say fiber no be about 70%. The issue am Ghana for penny say so koto Ghana and Toso na acha 2-3 days na say
yes.
But Burkina they say betimi ada ho ya in fridge mbe na watchu mienu na watchu miensa na still enye hwe. But the question I may busa na say Hussein Waha especially crop research for soil research for CSIR for the NASIFON. What are we using them for? Because can near say Burkina and Toso ni obi waha. And some chemical be fry na yeah then. But that's why these institutions are there. Are we making use of them?
Yes, me Mathieu agric minister pen I will say oni omu nyina ehia oni omu nyina ehia a mo hwe kon be for so mbe ye na be boa na yetime nya de o kan nyina ntimi say agric minister ere kopoku de ono no ono mfa nensa enhye ne dem refrem mu entina say enhwe say eniema ebe kwatia oman no enkontia oman no minim say obeboa na ono aso ohia research team ni nyina ne omakasa emebi kura omatima akotese soils bi what I say mo ba be ye ebeboa ma bibia eden aye okay nti let's trust him and he's the best man to man up to man up that sector.
Anyway, so that is it. I'm coming last set of messages now for you. Maybe wrap up about 18 minutes to the time. But I'm kind of last set of messages that will come back. Then we'll look at the issues that are there. Hello, good evening, Kodi. I'm watching you live from Senegal, Casamaz, Elikan, and my name is John Ato Hassan. Which Afro-barometer is this MPP communicator talking about? MPP and propaganda, hypocrisy, they are best at. We hope that the Almighty God will help President Mahama to deliver. MPP never again. Okay. Yeah, that's it for your message. We, as a teacher, Eric Eke Ubiari Hieska, Manso Watreso, Finance Minister released money to Joe Shop to finish construction of Wasi to Manso Datano Road because the road has been delayed in its construction due to financial difficulty and the road is not in good condition at all. People using the road are taxpayers as well, and we need to enjoy better roads in our area. Yeah, that's it for your message. We, SC John Mensah, organizer, MPP Côte d'Ivoire branch. Dunso is coming back again. 24-hour economy is 149 for the NDC government. Still, cocoa farmers are crying. Oh, Mr. President, pay the cocoa farmers. Okay. Oh no, so no. Where is it, Kodi? Okay. We see. You see the NDC. All the things they condemn. They are now when they were in the position. They are now doing the same thing. Now, Galamsey, LGBTQ, Dunso, Ghanaian refugees. The shameful one cry is buffer stock. John Mahama, you told Ghanaians we will give money to headmasters to go to the market and buy. Now, they are using MPP's government buffer stock to feed the free SHS people. Okay, so they are, what they are against means that MPP government. Oh, please, Kiki Abutransa. Kiki de Odibayan. Also, Mr. Host, can't the NDC man make a submission without mentioning the MPP? Chia, my name is Joseph Blewe from Fasu in the Jomoro municipality. Okay, yeah, that's him. Good evening. Tell the NDC rep in their studio to bow his head down in shame. Sami Jemfi criticized previous governments that they are wicked, they are corrupt, and even be using of a repenting family as corrupt because of soul sourcing. God will punish them. I don't know the NDC will even do soul sourcing. Bright Watakwa. And all the way Abraying. We say good evening. NDC and double standard. Only God can help us. OPK Wako carry and all the way Abam. Hello, good evening. Please, I am Ibrahim Suleiman Abamba from Manji, Tyne District. I want to tell the MPP that they should continue bleeding. How much was the salary of the former CEO of Cocoa Board? How much did he buy the mouse for a computer? How much was he paid? Did he pay his daughter, the daughter of Akufo-Addo, to paint the overhead in Accra? Please, let the MPP communicator answer these questions for me. He who fights equity must come with clean hands. Okay, I don't think the expression is that way. He who comes with equity must come with clean hands. Okay. Has Sami Jamfi forgotten what he used the projector at OWUSU TV against NPP? Time will tell. Okay. Or no, at the end, we say, okay. Those who don't know the NDC will soon know them. They are tested. Ahmed Kintampo. Good evening. Okay, that's Ahmed. Ode Abraham. Mr. Host, do you know that some of the blue water guards are collecting bribes from Gala people, and some of the blue water guards are now doing what to come to Bamboy and see Gabi from Bamboy. Okay, no, and so at the end, or say, do you know the NDC people are lying? Their boss is lying, but the Bamboy people are now in the is lying to the state nation. Okay, we see NDC. What has changed? Same thing the previous government was doing, and Ghanaians were complaining. We are losing hope in the system. Be ready to witness massive voter apathy in 2026 election. Some of us are going to lead a campaign for voter apathy in Ghana. Alas, I was Salaga and on the way by. If teachers are agitating for the salaries, and a television at Go Board was cost 850,000 Ghana cedis as alleged, look at the patients being treated at the floor without beds. But last year and this year, budget for sanitary bars cost 600 million Ghana cedis. Okay, the new SIM card registration is taking away the verification aspect of the Ghana card as alleged, and at the end, sweep people into the card, and at the end, transfer to the voter register. Okay, that's your allegation. Isaac Ewo Canada said President Mahama, President appointment of young guys in his government is the problem for the MPP, who needed 70 years guys for their appointment in government. They should learn from Mahama's governor. Ghana needs young guys and also red eye NPP. I don't understand that one. Well, it's a good evening, Cody. Please ask the MPP guy to tell us the number of TV sets bought and the total cost of all the items. Let him know that if they had implemented their one village, one dam, as well as the location of the tomato factory they promised. Okay, one man and see. Lies cannot defeat truth. Kwame Boat, Ewahafo, Bomine, Wasi, Boma. Okay, well, it's a good evening, KOD. NDC is not a credible party. They think Ghanaians are children. No wonder a whole Dr. Otukono told cocoa farmers that 2,587 is better than 3,625 Ghana cedis because dollar rate has dropped. These are the people ruling Ghana. Oh, what do you mean? Good evening, Kuri. Tell the NDC man to stop the Wayo from Kifusu, Bechim, Mansing. Okay. We say good evening, Kuri. Asrewa from Sehri Asafo. I'm enjoying your show live. Hey, Mr. President Mahama, stop the campaign and do the work and stop the promises and talking. The talking is too much. Do something still. Cost of living is high. NDC man, stop defending this government. The government has failed us. Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Baumia, come and rescue us from the bad governance. Piao, okay. No, Eddie, no. Mimpiki the last 3 or 4, then we come back. He said they are talking about processing of cocoa in Ghana. Fine. After processing, have we thought about marketing since most Ghanaians don't have taste for Ghana products? Okay. And where are we going to sell it? Teacher obeying kwaso. Oh, say bit me, I export to be aquaman for mine. So, we say greetings, Kildi. Let us encourage the farmers by his saying, how do you encourage the farmers when you cannot even pay your cocoa farmers. Abraham Ewa Aguna Ena Odiwe. So please, good evening. Tell Ibrahim Mahama to help BCM workers at DANKWAH because we are suffering for job. Please. Okay, I think that no one was repeating. We see Ghana currently processes 40% to 45% of the cocoa beans that are produced locally. We should target more than 70%. Clifford, Dwas, no the way. My name is Ejay Jima. I do not understand why we should tolerate the NDC government. The Minister of Agric should be sacked immediately. You can come to Ejura and see the situation for yourself. During the MPP administration, one bag of maize was sold at 1,400 Ghana cedis. But now, it's been sold at 450. Oh, I'm a Ghana. Please extend my greetings to Dr. Simon Boateng. He's my lecturer at Austin. Okay. We say, well, hey, we did a message in here. What? Okay. That spokesperson talked about talks with no facts. Can he answer why they didn't agree to Ghana buying airplane at the first time of the previous government, and now they are saying it's now necessary to buy an airplane? Look at what the foreign minister kept on saying that even gave us problem with passport acquisition. Now he has gone to talk about an issue concerning the war, which was supposed to be a secret in a foreign country and definitely is going to have an effect on us. I'm sure that while the Burkina people are now mistreating our people, and I would like the spokesperson there to answer, and I'm sure he will definitely choose propaganda and insult over integrity and accountability. We should vote again and shall see. My name is Joshua Edu Jemfi from Kwapia Obuasi Adansi. All right. Yeah, but now yeah, wrap up. You see, never me no niaka. Mamintiu. In summary.
In summary, they made to me I can say, NDC are buying Ghana for energy de wo yemu. Ghana for GD na munya wo yemu no. Modi mamuntie. Sebim producer, menim say MPP for kasa sebim producer monda na mampam. Mamuntie the MPP for ka. Munim de ene de enye. Sierra Mahama eya ade na sa enya Ghana for mu behu. But sisi ai de ekwan na enam so na ekwantene ne a yenim se Ghana for nyina no mope. Enti MPP ni ka wey omude bo adum de bo adan. In fact, bosumi du or the boy whom ni adan ahamon. Good. In fact, bosumi do 90. MPP for ISO mo person mo nya kata hye ne proye bi a NDC for yaye. No mo capitalize on that. E dey aka say NDC for ya kron for NDC for ya corrupt, but omu nya bi. But omu ba ye 4 months pe ne nya eye scandal bako okay eye petrol contaminated for saga. And a buyer. But this time, Omunyabi, or Mashisha Omunyabintino, or Musomon Tatayan. But Meka, the Emmy then said Mabunu no Muntiemi. You're not regional minister Ebabunu, our Jinimuninamoho. In fact, regional minister de Bia or TikTok, de Bia or Facebook, de Bia or X. Mabuni and himself, Honamu war. Mima, Mamu KJT, Dumwe, Mufamufuna TikTok, and Honamuko. MPP for no musu say Dr. Frank Amwako hine wo TikTok e ha omo no bisa say one ko TikTok wa o be se dem musu Dr. Frank Amwako hine wo TikTok and nema hu say MPP in fact eye omo incoming chairman chairman odin ho koka ono so start e TikTok live enra hu say Dr. Frank Amwako hine wo live na ono so ba live but o ko mu mienu nyina view o ko viewership na o ti mu say difference e den e wo mu nti ma me no ye de ye be sommo ye ba TikTok na be kan mo nse ye be kan sem kire mo na mo gitu mo de to abade ma ye be ye eni nti na nde info analytic the reporter ba be ka kire yen say Ghana for mabunu jezi ye ka jezi ye wo ye from 2000 e ba no mo ye wo mo from 2000 e ba me nya 2000 do by 2004 ne ba ni nyina no ye say uyi emu 50% nyina so mo de NDC a no mo do mo ho be do mo because NDC gwini mabunu ho me se nya NDC anka me babunu a me tiwe nka me nya opportunity me kasa nsem we wa ha But in this junior appointment, Mabunu, no much say, and Mabunu, so we are capable of what? We are capable of what? Okay. First of all, we are capable of what? We are capable of we are capable of what? Steering the affairs of Ghana. All right. And I can assure you, say, and name of course, Dr. Frank Amwakwini, a example. Yura Sami Jemfi example, Erika J example, Yura Abbas Nuruddin example, and Mabunu Yura Ejujutamako example, Yama Bitusanani example, and Mabunu in a Ben people, no better senior minister, no better 78 years. Thank you. Meanwhile, in a Jomo force by me bumpire say, or my buying Subisian, because you see, I say, Jay-Z 20% penny say a promo party recipe, right? You bet my Becca on the I'm to Doc, finally.
KOD, Mestre Ghana for a chance with Muye. Ma yem fa mrade to a moto no emane na dai se bibi koya imfiri omonum nemum ye botom na be kire enti nioma no omoka no wo de woto a wa botom na kire so enye de ono betena ha aname metena ka kire ba wa woto a wonim se botom se koya na se koya wonim enti e besre mumma yem fa agudie ni nyina nto nchen ma men kan kire regional minister NDC for amfana amase o may development and is a wuti asantema mu ha na wadwen on say regional minister obey development bia o di mpuntu obi e ba me say oboa ay agro o maba say enne o mahun say mo mrantie mabaawa no TikTok social media no money je ho enti o may entertain mu ho na wontimi entwem fama NDC but hwe o mpotemu se besine 13 month regional minister will need one significant thing. I'll be to Magaza Ashanti region Hawaii. Onam sort minim da say na ye kate sword a project. And near my audit to ni Facebook a yinina no. A ye adia a wo mun kratemu se omobeye. Yes, I didn't know. And no say a project. But mummy so almost significant project I'll buy as regional minister no. Why dear mass man not even a dear best say mama ye nyina ni na ho. Na wa hwe wasitram na mama ye like mama ye bufu bi gongofo no o ma hyase entam dodo enya hwe kra MPP ba so for 13 months no now we enjoy free SHS but for 13 months not even one policy be our because me say and yes mama ye ni na ho mama ke ho na mama ke why na benefit free mama ke why 13 months no na owufo the whole across the country na obia enjoy free SHS mahama care no free stress ye ka free SHS a obia ya say no free stress enipa awie secondary school mu do say na ko university na uba na ubeti obi fees 1 a year the subsequent you know onye den that is the reality na mo me nyina ni na ho na ye pimma Ghana amanyofo no nye oman ni mu nyina munim say MPP ne betima ye oman because ye worse and na ultimatum bia ye do light 4 days on say a normal amount but MPP time ye do 2 hours is a big issue and that tells you say Ghana for mo marking scheme de MPP no e wosro ni nyina ye gitum fi say mo ogide wo MPP mo say MPP ne betima ye oman mo atwe aso gakra mo mabufo ni mra form na mo fa MPP nsamra bio
thank you very much Dr. Simon Boateng namada Hussein Ibrahim Muswase Dr. Simon Boateng deputy secretary at the ma omomo Achuma Obeya South and Hussein Ibrahim the spokesperson for the Ashanti Regional Minister Honorable Dr. Frank Amwakwe. I'm going to do common. Mom, the messages by me. To young canning in a muffin chemi. I can't say canning. I'm saying come on back on crankers. Messages a guetry and yasem kuma. On this note, Yabeda Malam Yayashti ono and a bobo Jumedianwa and Enyumre Trasia. Ibedi home come together with our technical team. My name is KWABENA OWUSU DANKWAH. God willing, some other time we shall meet. Bye bye.